Hello friends! So I started a reading vlog at the beginning of August, and I had every intention of doing a reading vlog every week. And with my schedule for August, where I'm trying really hard to finish my own manuscript. I do have an AUTHORTUBE channel if you're interested. I'll link it down below. But this August, I'm trying to finish my manuscript, and I have roughly 40,000 more words that I need to write by the end of August. So my reading has kind of slacked a little bit, and the majority of the reading that I've been doing has been on my Kindle in my bedroom while my husband is sleeping. So I can't really vlog that because I don't want to wake up my husband. And so the reading vlog kind of went down. I did do a little snippet last week when I was reading Those Who Wait by Haley Cass, and I'm still working on that book. It is a mammoth. It is 628 pages. And even though it's 628 pages and super daunting, it is wonderful. I don't like politics. I don't like reading about politics, but this lesbian romance is just, I love it. I love Charlotte. I love Sutton. I think I love Charlotte more, even though I kind of relate to Sutton a little bit more. It's just, I love it. I want more lesbian romances, okay? I think what I'm going to do is do a reading vlog for at least the first half of August, since I do have some clips from, a day or two last week. I might do a clip tonight depending on if I go write or if I go read. I really do need to start The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This is one of the monthly reads, and I'm participating in that. So I need to catch up on this. I think as of Monday, they were up to like page 110 or something. So I have at least, no, it can't be 110. That's the middle of a chapter. I don't know. So I have to catch up on this. And I want to finish Those Who Wait, since I have, I think, 200 pages left of it. Guys, that book is a beast. It's so long, but so good. I also have to finish The Day of the Duchess. This was last week's read for the Summer of Sarah MacLean, and I'm behind. Don't hate me. I know this is a lot of people's favorites in this trilogy. I don't know if it's going to be my favorite. I think my favorite might still always be The Rogue Not Taken. Is that what it's called? Yeah, The Rogue Not Taken. So The Rogue Not Taken was my very first Sarah MacLean, and I really liked it. And granted, it's not my favorite Sarah MacLean any longer, but I think it might be my favorite in this series. Just because I really like King, and I really like Sophie. So we'll see if this matches up to this for me. I know this exceeds this to many people because I've read the conversations happening. But does it though? Does it really? Who knows, maybe. And then this week's book is How the Duke Stole Christmas. And I'm on the fence because I'm not usually a novella person. I know. I think it might be because I haven't really read many novellas. But I'm intrigued to see how they get a full story into little tiny chapters. Yeah, the Tessa Dare story is 85 pages long. How do you get an entire story into 85 pages? I don't, as a writer, I don't understand how that's possible. So maybe that's why I have trouble starting novellas. So as of right now, for the week, I kind of have 3.5 books to start and finish. I have to finish Those Who Wait. I have to read the first half of The Guest List. And I have to read these 2 books. So I guess a total of 3 books I need to read. As well as write all the words. So we'll see how that works. I was super excited about this book, and then I read some reviews, and now I don't know if I'm as excited. I think I might have high hopes, high expectations, and I'm afraid it's not going to meet my expectations. Have you guys read this? By the time that I post this, I might have already finished this, so maybe at the end of this video, it'll be like, oh, I liked this, or oh, this was shit. Who knows? Probably gonna do some videos on my Bujo as well, because I take copious notes lately of the books that I read. This is just for Those Who Wait, and I did it in the colors of the bi flag because Sutton is a bisexual woman, and those colors are just really pretty. So yeah, that's my update. I'm really behind on my reading goal for the year. Hopefully that'll change soon. I fully blame the fact that I have been in the writing cave for the past 2 months and have barely read anything because of it. Hopefully I can get back into the reading game and catch up on my goal, because I really don't want to change it. I'd like to read 80 books this year. I don't want to change that. Yeah, so that's my reading update for today, and actually my reading update for August. future Stephanie coming at you. I was currently editing the first reading vlog that I started, which is going to basically span over the first half of August. I realized that I didn't put an outro. I didn't even really do a whole lot of like an intro. It was more of, here's some reading clips and here's an update of what I've read so far or what I plan to read. So coming at you now with an outro. And first up is a book I read on my Kindle called Those Who Wait by Haley Cass. And I read this on and off between August 6th and August 17th. It is a mammoth of a book. I think I mentioned that quite a few times in this reading vlog. It is 628 pages, and I finished it this past Monday. And I really enjoyed it. On Goodreads, I rounded the rating up because I ended up rating this 3.75 stars out of 5. That being said, the reasons why it's not a 4.5 to 5 star book for me is because, one, the length. I feel like it could have been cut maybe half of the book, if I'm being completely honest. That doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy it, because I really did enjoy the story. I just feel like it could have been condensed a little bit more by like maybe 200 pages. And also politics played like a huge role in this story. And while I am glad they didn't specify the two different parties that we have here in the US, I am very glad of that, because I do know that, you know, everyone's opinion is their own, and I hate when both parties just attack each other. It's not making anything better, in my personal opinion. That being said, it was a lot of politics that happened in this. I noticed that it was during the political talks that I started either dozing off, and I think that could just be me. I don't typically read books that deal with politics because it doesn't interest me in real life. It's not going to interest me in a book where I'm trying to escape real life, if that makes any sense. So while I loved Charlotte and I loved Sutton and I loved the relationship and I loved the journey that they went on, it was beautiful. It was too long. However, I do want more lesbian romances. So give me all the recommendations that you can on lesbian romances. I don't think that there's as many lesbian romances as there are male romances. I could be wrong, but I feel like the majority of the books that I see on lists that are LGBTQ plus are male romances, and I want to read more lesbian romances because I feel like I relate more to that. Give me all the recommendations on lesbian romances down below. If you like reading about politics and you like a beautiful journey between two women finding themselves and finding their relationship together and apart and together, you should pick up Those Who Wait. Just keep in mind, it is a mammoth of a book. I did not finish this book yet. I barely started it. I started it on Monday, and I'm like a chapter in. Only because this week's not the greatest week. That'll be in the next reading vlog, so I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to get into it much. So that being said, I started this during this reading vlog, did not finish it, still have to read this. Not sure if I'm going to. I might skip this one. I still have to read this. I'm telling you, August is the worst reading month of my life right now. And I fully blame it on the fact that August is just never really a good month for me. August is one really busy because there's a lot of birthdays. My brother's birthday is in August. I have like 3 cousins whose birthdays are in August. My sister-in-law's birthday is in August. August is just usually like a super busy month. On top of that, it is also the month that is my dad's death anniversary. And so the entire month is usually a crapshoot for me, but this week in particular is kind of terrible. On the 18th, it was actually 12 years. And it sounds like a long time, and it is a long time, but at the same time, it's like, I remember it like yesterday. And I still have a hard time with it. So August is just, it's crappy. It's a crappy month during a crappy year, in my opinion. I'm hoping to turn that around. I'm going back into the writing scene. I'm getting back into the reading scene. I'm going to try and get back on to a normal schedule starting today. I let myself pretty much not do anything yesterday other than eat and binge watch Hallmark movies because it was making me feel better. But that being said, this is my outro for this reading vlog. It's a pretty crappy one, but you know what? It's the first reading vlog. They can only get better. And I'm hoping this next one that I start will be better. So with that being said, I read 1 book in the first half of August. Granted, it was 628 pages, so I guess if you look at it that way, I could have probably already read at least 2 with that page count. We'll go with it. Okay. Next week's will be better. I promise. I promise. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye!